Well, I now feel like I have the Charizard of advanced artifacts, and not because everybody wants it, because this one is probably the most expensive one I have. At 463 of these lucky silver coins spent, I had to do it, wanted to see how well this thing is, and where this thing may not look actually that great to a majority of players, there is some key things about this that may actually come in handy for a bunch of you. Now, as I said before, when it comes to these advanced artifacts and even advanced mounts, you want to do your best to unlock every single one of them. And the reason behind that is for the passive stat. And the passive stat on this one actually is a good one here, is ignore crit rate. This works out perfect for me using the Nomad bow, and even when I come time to using my Whisperer there, it'll still be nice to have this stat. Now, where the Demon Eye revolves around combos and counters, and that Spear of Thor is going to focus on the bolts inside the game, this one here is going to focus on the light spears. And where there isn't actually any weapon in the game that's going to cast these light spears, I did try to go in with the Frostbite Spear, but unfortunately, those don't count towards this actual skill. But if you are one to use the Dragon Ball ring, or if you're free to play and have a bunch of these Eagle rings, those do proc off these light spears, so that might actually be beneficial for you. With all these spears being casted inside the game, when you finally hit 5 of them, this is where this sword is going to come piling down from the sky and doing 500% your attack damage. So my damage on this was about 10.3 million, and actually I was critting on it, so it was doing double that, hitting for about 103 million. Which, by the way, is a pretty nice number to see. Now, as I said, this may not be too exciting with the Dragon Ball ring and the Eagle ring, but there is some things inside this game where this could actually be pretty useful. Now, the weaker of this situation would be if you're running a skilled damage build, which is mainly going to revolve around the staff, so your Star Staff, your Reaper Staff, or even your Bishop Staff inside the game. But the other situation is if you run a counter build, then using the Knight Legacy, which is all built around counter, that's the one that uses light spears and gives a buff to it. But yes, you could just go and use the Demon Eye. That's got a pretty solid skill on it there compared to this one, but maybe you just went and saw this one out there, thought it looked cool, and grabbed this before getting the Demon Eye. But who knows, maybe this thing will get a huge buff later on down the game. Do I like it? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Am I gonna use it? Probably not, but I am happy that I have that crit rate reduction. So I guess let me know if you're gonna end up using this when you do get it. We did have 2 new promo codes today, so make sure you check those ones out. And if you wanna know why we have this whole rage nerf inside the game, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.